Her best friend's voice cracked through the speaker at 4:03 a.m. "Please, pick up. Something happened at the birthday party, and it's about you." Her words trembled, slipping between gasps, like she was drowning in something she couldn't climb out of. I stared at the vibrating phone, its glow carving a cold outline across the room. My wife wasn't home. She hadn't been for hours. I didn't ask questions. I didn't comfort her. I just listened. Her sobs filled the room like a confession from a ghost. "There was a video, and everyone saw what she said about you. What she's been doing." She choked mid-sentence. She didn't know they were recording. She didn't mean for "just please come." Before she— Silence. A door slammed somewhere behind her. Another voice, familiar, frantic. Then the call ended. I sat there, motionless, staring at my reflection in the black surface of the screen. A faint smile tugged at the corner of my mouth. Not joy, not satisfaction. Recognition. Whatever had happened tonight wasn't an accident. Because the truth didn't fall apart tonight. It started collapsing the day she looked at me across our dining table, eyes sharp, voice careful, and told me, "My friends think you're not impressive enough for me. They say I should aim higher." I remembered the way my fork paused mid-air, the way her eyes waited for a reaction. I gave her none. I only said, "Then go ahead." She thought it was permission. She didn't know it was a beginning. 2 weeks earlier, her words still weighed the air down like a quiet insult wrapped as advice. Not impressive enough. Aim higher. She said it casually, as if she were commenting on the weather, not on the man who carried her through every silent struggle she never acknowledged. Her fingers traced her glass, avoiding my gaze. It wasn't the sentence that stung. It was the ease with which she said it. I didn't reply again. I didn't defend myself. She didn't deserve the effort. But that night, as she slept beside me, her face calm, unbothered, I felt the first break in something I once believed was solid. It wasn't loud, just a quiet shift, a realization. People don't say things like that unless they've already stepped outside the relationship in their mind. Days passed. She became lighter around me, distant in the mornings, distracted at night. Her phone tilted away whenever I walked by, notifications muted, her lipstick darker than usual, her laughter sharper, almost staged. I noticed everything. But outwardly, I remained still. When she left for work dinners, her perfume lingered on her coat, mixed with a scent I didn't recognize at first, something metallic, arrogant, male. My mind built a silent map. Her friends, her behavior, the new secrecy. It wasn't just emotional betrayal, it was strategic, calculated, cruel in its silence. And so I responded in the same language. Quiet, precise movements. The canceled birthday venue, the refunded ring, the anniversary trip erased without a trace. All done the same day she told me I wasn't impressive enough. She never noticed. She never asked why I seemed calm, why I watched her so closely, why the storm inside me never reached my face. I began gathering truth the way a surgeon prepares for an incision, slow, deliberate, mercilessly clean. First, her phone patterns, locked now, always face down, battery drained faster from constant background activity she pretended didn't exist. Second, her friends, those same friends who thought I wasn't impressive enough. Their behavior shifted too. The way they avoided eye contact when I entered a room, their attempts at overly polite conversation. Guilt clung to them like perfume. Third, her sudden interest in gym sessions, 2 hours each, zero sweat. I didn't confront her. Confrontation gives the liar time to adjust. Instead, I observed. Screenshots, backup logs, deleted messages recovered through the cloud. A thread emerged. One name repeated too often. A colleague, someone she used to describe as annoying. Strange how annoyance turns into something else when you're aiming higher, as she called it. The final confirmation came quietly. Her best friend, ironically, sent me the first hint without knowing. A posted story, a reflection in a mirror, my wife's hand intertwined with someone else's. Not obvious, but unmistakable. My chest didn't tighten. My breath didn't falter. There was only clarity. And in that clarity, I began preparing. I gathered evidence, deleted nothing, said nothing, because betrayal only devastates people who hold on. I was already letting go. The truth arrived in a single document. A cloud sync file she forgot existed, messages between her and him. Explicit, mocking, plans made while I worked late to support the life she flaunted. Screenshots, photos, audio notes of her laughing about how boring I was, how she deserved someone better, someone higher. I printed nothing. I didn't threaten. I didn't rage. Instead, I waited until she came home that evening, hair tousled, the wrong lipstick smudged on her collarbone. She found me sitting at the edge of the bed holding her phone. I handed it to her gently. No expression, no accusation. "Unlock it," I said quietly. She froze. Something inside her cracked, visibly, like glass under pressure. Her hands shook as she typed the code. The moment the screen lit up, her throat closed. She saw the open folder. She saw what I had seen. Her knees buckled. I can explain." I watched her crumble. I didn't blink. "You already did," I whispered. The truth sat between us, sharp, surgical. I didn't shout, I didn't accuse. I simply stood, put on my coat, and walked past her trembling body. "Where are you going?" she sobbed. "Somewhere higher," I said softly. She reached for me, but her confidence, her arrogance had vanished. In its place was panic. "You can't leave now. My birthday party. Everyone's expecting." "Not anymore." Her face drained of color. "What do you mean?" I turned slightly. "Everything's canceled. 2 weeks ago." Her breath hitched, shock layered with humiliation. I left her there, gasping in the ruins she built herself. The 4 a.m. call made sense now. At her birthday party, without the venue, without the surprise, without the ring she bragged about, her friends confronted her. Someone played the video she thought was private. Every insult she'd ever said about me, every detail of her affair. She broke. Completely. Her friend begged me to come. I didn't. Instead, I stared at the ceiling, feeling nothing but a stillness I hadn't felt in years. She wanted someone higher. She fell lower than she ever imagined. When the sun finally rose, I sent a single message. "I'm not impressive enough for you, but I'm too much for your truth." Then I turned off my phone and walked away from the version of myself that ever cared. The final break felt clean, cold, perfect.